Hi, good evening. This is your Lola Amalia vlogger. Once again, I am here in my YouTube channel, Just Me Amalia, and I would like to share with you some gems from my reading of the book written by Mitch Albom, Tuesdays with Maury. I know many of you have read this book and you are familiar with this book. And I know that you have realized how beautiful this book really is, no? Because this is about life, about a professor of sociology, who every Tuesday, siya tsaka yung kanyang estudyante they met, and he gave his students lessons in life, no? Ito na nga yung nilagay ni Mitch Albom sa kanyang libro na Tuesdays with Maury. And Mitch was definitely very appreciative of these lessons in life given by Maury in the course of their Tuesday meetings. So I really read a lot, and whenever I read a book, I see to it that I will be jotting down in my so many journals of may kanya-kanyang subject matter, yung mga gusto kong tandaan doon sa libro na yon. I don't just yung bang hina-highlight. Kinakopya ko talaga sa aking mga journals para sa mga darating na panahon ay pwede pa rin makita ng aking mga apo, nakalagay sa library ko, at hindi na sila mahihirapan na balikan pa siguro yung librong nabasa ko, kung saan ko ba kinuhang libro ito, ano ba itong sinasabi sa libro na ito, ano ba yung tungkol sa libro na ito, sinasummarize ko talaga yung libro na binabasa ko. And this time I'm going to share with you some, no? Hindi lahat-lahat. Namili lang ako nung nandun sa journal ko. Of the gems or lessons I jotted down coming from a professor of sociology na nagbigay ng mga aral sa buhay sa kanyang estudyante. So, yung Big C ay tumama sa kanya and hindi na siya makaalis ng bahay. So, ang unang-unang isi-share ko sa inyo na nagustuhan ko at tinyat down ko, pero bago yan. Mag-subscribe kayo muna sa channel ko, ha? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe to make this Lola happy. Okay? Pero kung ayaw niyo, wala naman akong magagawa. Okay lang. Basta keep on watching my vlogs. Okay. So sabi, yung unang-unang tinandaan ko, sinulat ko ay ito. So many people walk around with a meaningless life. They seem half asleep, even when they are busy doing things. No? Busy ka, pero parang okay lang. Parang nagpapadala ka lang sa agos, no? Ginagawa mo lang. Things they think are important. This is because they are chasing the wrong things, according to Maury. The way you give meaning into your life is to devote yourself to loving others. Devote yourself to your community around you, and devote yourself to creating something that gives you purpose and meaning. So, naalala natin yung purpose-driven life na libro, no? And yes, many people are doing so many things they thought were so much importance in life. But at the end of the day, they still feel empty. May kaulang pa rin sa buhay nila. They look for something that they could not understand what. Ano ba ang hinahanap? Ano ba ang kulang? Bakit parang sa kabila ng napakarami nating ginagawa, ay meron pa rin tayong nararamdamang kakulangan. is because paaaring yung pinagtutuunan natin ng pansin o yung ginagawa natin o pinag-uukulan natin ng sobrang oras, ay hindi naman pala siyang mahalaga sa ating buhay. Maaring we are too busy earning a living. But in the process, we forget that there are people we are already neglecting. And how can we make our lives more meaningful? Sinagot naman ni Mori yan. Ano ang sabi ni Mori? We have to devote ourselves to loving others. Mahal lang ba natin ang ating sarili o nagmahal ba tayo sa kapwa natin? Hindi naman ibig sabihin yung girlfriend mo lang o yung asawa mo lang. Other people also who need loved. Are we interested in our community? Kilala ba natin ang nasa paligid ng ating tinitirahan, ang ating subdivision, yung mga tao doon? Tayo ba'y tumutulong kung mayroong mga ginagawa o mayroong mga project o programa? Tayo ba'y nakikiisa sa kanilang mga adhikain? Sa mga subdivision, minsan di naman na magkakakilala. Kaya nagdadaanan na lang, ano? Well, we have to do something about that. We have to create something that will make our lives meaningful. Ano ba yun? Ano kaya yun? Ako, iniisip ko, if you have so much money, sobra-sobrang pera mo, then you can put up a scholarship for poor but deserving students. This will give meaning to your life. You can engage in feeding program every Saturday siguro or twice a month for the poor children na mga malnourished. Ang dami natin pwedeng magawa kung meron tayong pera. This will be another very meaningful endeavor, pag-feed sa mga malnourished na mga bata. We can visit the home for the aged. Ang daming mga nag-iintay na mga matatanda na walang dumadalaw, na abandoned by their loved ones. We can visit home for the aged once a month, kung ano ang tawag mo doon, isa sa mga patron ng home for the aged na magbibisita sa matatandang yan, sa senior citizens na yan, at magbibigay ng ligaya sa kanila kahit papaano, sa kanilang pangungulila, sa kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. Because they will feel that there is someone caring for them. Nung pumunta ako minsan dyan sa home for the aged, ganun na lang ang awa ko sa kanila eh. Talagang ng puso yung kwento nila, nakukwento sila sa akin na hindi sila dinadalaw ng kanilang mga mahal sa buhay, nag-iintay sa mga anak, hindi napupuntahan. And listening to them will really tear your heart. But they want to talk to someone, and we can be that someone. Ang ikalawa na gem na aking nagustuhan dito sa Tuesdays with Mori ay sabi niyang ganon, we are so wrapped up with egoistical things, career, family, having enough money, meeting the mortgage, getting a new car, fixing the radiator when it breaks, and we are involved in trillions of little acts just to keep going. Para lang may para mapatuloy ang buhay sa kung ano-anong kinagpakaabalahan natin. Talaga. So we don't get into the habit of standing back, sabi ni Mori, and looking at our lives and saying, is this all? Ito bang lahat ng ginagawa kong ito? Ito lang bang buhay? Is this all I want? Ito lang ba ang gusto ko talaga sa buhay? Yung karera ko, yung gumabayad ako ng kotse ko, yung ayusin ko yung bahay ko, mag-earn ako enough money, yun lang bang gusto ko? But parang something is missing in my life. At marami sa atin talagang nafe-feel yung something na yon na missing in our life. And so I believe that when our lives really revolve only on ourselves, para sa atin lang, sa ating career, the career that we have, providing more for our families, paano ko masasatisfy, paano ko mabibigyan ng maraming pera, ng maraming luho ang aking pamilya, paano ko magkakaroon ng maraming pera, and so many other mundane things. Then nakakalimutan natin to assess our own lives and ask ourselves, if all those things we are doing are what we really want, are those the things? Are those things that we are doing really make us happy? Talaga bang maligaya tayo? So when you are given the chance to reflect on what your life really is, when you reflect on what you are really missing in life, then it's a time that you will realize that you are missing the simple things in life. Maari ang namimiss niyo ay yung talagang mga bagay na munting bagay sa buhay na hindi ninyo masyadong nabibigyan ng atensyon, ng pansin, ng pagpapahalaga. Ayun pala ang makukomplete, magbibigay ng fulfillment sa ating buhay. You know, when I was young, I lived in the province with my grandmother. Every evening, lalo na kung walang buwan, no, naglalabas ang mga stars, no. In the evening, I will be going out of our balkonahe. I would be in our balkonahe, azotea, and I would look up to the sky, and I would count the stars. Of course, hindi ko kayang bilangin ang bituin, napakadami nila. But I found joy counting the stars. An unexplained joy, a thrill na talagang gave me so much happiness. And then, I went to Manila. Bumalik na ako ng Maynila, kinuha na ako ng nanay ko. Doon na kami tumira ulit. Kinuha na ako sa lola ko. Well, of course, I forgot to count stars. I forgot to look at the sky. I was attracted to the neon lights. And so, ang binibilang ko na yung neon lights. Pero parang kulang. Parang mayroon akong hinahanap-hanap na hindi maibigay ng neon lights. Pansumandali ang naibigay na ligaya ng neon lights. Not like the joy I had when I was counting the stars. And so I started to look up to the skies once again. And then when I saw the stars, I started counting the stars. And then I again felt the joy that I used to feel when I was in my province in Batangas. So yun yung maliit na bagay, simpleng bagay, which could, na nakakaligtaan natin, pero magpipigay pala sa atin ng napakalaking kaligayahan. Magiging kontento pala tayo sa mga bagay na yun. Just look at the flowers, the beautiful flowers that we have in our garden. It is enough to make us happy and contented for that particular day. Kahit wala ka siguro pera, masaya ka kasi nakakita ka ng magandang bulaklak. Natingnan mo yung bulaklak, may dumapong paru-paro at na-imagine mo, na-realize mo how beautiful the world is because there are many beautiful flowers na nakapalibot pala, na nandyan pala sa ating daigdig. Tapos may mga paru-parong nandyan hovering around the flowers. May ligaya kang naramdaman, hindi mo kinailangan ng pera. You were fulfilled for that particular moment. and it will stay in your heart for long. We can do so many other things really to make us, to make our lives complete, to make our lives fulfilled. The other lesson from Mori is we are defiant in some way, sabi niya. We are too involved in materialistic things and they don't satisfy us. The loving relationships we have, the universe around us, we take these things for granted. Yes, this is true. We are too engrossed in accumulating material things. But after we have them, we still feel empty. They give us happiness for some time, but such happiness will not be with us for long. Tingnan natin, meron tayong magandang bahay, bagong-bagong magandang bahay. Ang saya-saya natin. Pero, pag naisip naman natin, sino ang ititira ko sa magandang bahay? Either wala kang asawa, wala kang anak, o iniwan ka ng asawa mo kasi masyado kang engrossed sa pagpapayaman, nakalimutan mo na meron kang asawa na nag-iintay sa'yo sa gabi. So, umuwi ka umaga na kasi may mga meeting ka pa sa mga kasamahan mo sa business. So, you lost your wife. You lost your children. Because you wanted to have that beautiful house. Mansion nga ang bahay mo. Wala ka namang ititira. O nag-iisa ka naman. Wala ka namang anak o mag-asawa lang kayo kasi hindi kayo nag-anak. Bakit? Kasi napapayaman pa kayo. So, saka na kayo mag-aanak. Dumating yung panahon na hindi na kayo pwedeng mag-anak. Di, sino pang titira sa bahay na mansyon? Kayong dalawa lang. So, malungkot pa rin. May kulang ka pa rin. There is still that emptiness. And sabi ni Mori, material things will not make our lives complete. Correct. Kaya yung mga nakikita natin dyan na sa ating mga YouTube, pinapakita yung mga milyones na sapatos, milyones na halaga ng mga bag. Maaring ang buhay nila ay masaya sa ngayon. Pero after na nagamit na nila yon or whatever, there is still that kind of emptiness. Because sabi nga ni Mori, material things will not make our lives complete. At dinagdag niya, don't cling to things because everything is impermanent. Walang anuman na permanente. Nothing in this world is permanent. Everything is impermanent. So don't cling to things because everything is impermanent. And Mori added that man gets satisfaction if he offers himself to others. So we have to help others if we have so much. But it is not only through money that we can help other people. We can make ourselves available to those people who need our listening ears. Those who would like to pour their hearts out to us, but to people, but nobody would like to listen to them. We can lend them our ears. I have a friend who used to call me madaling araw, just to pour out his heart to me, his lamentation, his unhappiness, everything. Antok ako. Pero pinapakinggan ko siya, pinagtatyagaan ko siya. Because sasabihin niya, I want to die. And I don't like him to die. So, nakikinig ako sa kanya. Friend na friend ko yan eh. Nakikinig ako sa kanya kahit gusto ko na talaga matulog. May lilo na ako. Sige. Nakikinig ako, pinapayuhan ko siya. And until now naman, so many years nang ganyan siya ng ganyan sa akin. Until ngayon naman, buhay pa siya. Hindi siya pa nagpapakamatay. Siguro, dahil sa matyaga akong pakikinig sa kanya, ay natatauhan siya sa pagkakataon na gusto na niyang kitlin ang kanyang buhay. This advice of Mori to his student is for all of us. Itong sasabihin ko sa inyo. Ito yung huling sasabihin ko. Do the kind of things that come from the heart. Yun ang sabi ni Mori. When you do, you won't be dissatisfied. If you are doing things that are from your heart, you will never be dissatisfied. You won't be envious. Hindi ka mananaghili sa iba. You won't be longing for somebody else's things. Kung meron ka siya, wala ka, hindi ka, wala. Kung kontento ka na sa buhay mo, satisfied ka na sa life mo, meron ka ng meaningful na yung life mo, bakit ka naman maiinggit kung may bago siyang cellphone? Tama na sa akin itong cellphone ko, luma. So yung mga ganun ba, yung contentment, no? Wag kang mawawala yung inggit sa buhay mo if you're doing things that are coming from your heart. So if your heart na feel ng puso mo, ito lang gusto kong gamitin eh. Bakit ba ako gagaya sa kanila ang gaganda ng mga cellphone? So be it. So you will not be envious. On the contrary, you will be overwhelmed with what comes back. And I would say we will be contented and our lives will really be peaceful. Magiging matahimik ang buhay natin kapag ang ginagawa natin ay yung galing sa puso natin. At hindi tayo makakaroon ng pananaghili, no envy in our hearts. Hindi tayo makakaroon ng negative feelings towards other people. At yung ating pakiramdam will always be light. Magaan lagi ang ating pakiramdam. And of course, we cannot practice and observe these things, this advice given to us by Maury, given by Maury in the book, Tuesdays with Maury, as written by Mitch's album, if we will not have at the center of our lives, of course, Jesus Christ. Because with Jesus Christ in the center of our lives, everything will be okay. Everything will be meaningful. Everything will be something that is beautiful for us. We will be satisfied. We will not be asking for more because Jesus is enough for all of us. If we make Him the center of our lives. Bye-bye. Good night. See you again in my next vlog. Lola Amalia ninyo ito. Please do subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.